I can teach you all a very simple and easy method of calming down the mind temporarily by using the wind and the energy channels in your body that are presently all of them. And it's very easy to explain because in the Chinese tradition, we believe in the qi energy. And the qi energy can only run to the nerve meridian of our body. Uh, Further describe 72,000 psychic channels. 72,000 psychic channels that run through our body. And if we condense that, it comes down to three main psychic channels. So actually, there are three main psychic channels in our body that run through every single being. And if the psychic channels become blocked, the wind going back and forth, if it becomes blocked, we can have mental disturbances. We can have a feeling of anxiety. We have a feeling of not able to make up our mind, or a lot of anger, or a lot of desire. These will come. Actually, the real cause of desire and anger and impatience, all of that is the delusions. But the delusions need an extension or need a vehicle to work through. The vehicle that they work through is through our body naturally. So by purifying our karma by Vajrasattva's practice, simultaneously, we can do easy meditation on the wind. If we do this together, it'll calm our mind down. It'll take the stress away. Also, it'll bring attention and it'll focus your attention because it will temporarily bring the wind energy into balance. It's very, very powerful. So there's two ways of doing it. There's an ordinary general way for the general public, and then there's a tantric way. The tantric way can only be visualized by any of the four facets of tantra: charya, yoga, kriya, and ma'anatara yoga. Lame, chaju. Four types of initiation: kriya, charya, yoga, ma'anatara yoga tantras. So the ma'anatara yoga tantras are the highest of the tantras. In any case, any of the tantric initiations you have will qualify you to do it on a tantric basis. But in general, for general people, we can do it in a general way, which is you visualize from the point here, from your crown down, all the way down, running along your spine. So if you have a spine here, of course you have a spine here. The spine here, running along, is a psychic channel going straight down, slightly like a straw, very straight, very fine, at the same time very strong. And you visualize it well, going from here down. And as I said, it goes past your navel and it goes all the way down. You don't need to visualize it below your navel. At this point, it's not necessary. At the same time, don't think, oh, there's a hole there and it's going out or anything. It's not necessary. Your butt blocks it from going out, so don't worry about it. It's not just hanging out there. Therefore, along with this, you have two more meridians. Then you have two subsidiary or two other psychic points, two psychic veins or nerves that go through. So they start from the right nostril and the left, because the left nostril and right nostril. The opening is the left and right nostril, and it goes around like this, and it goes up, and it goes around your crown, and it comes down on the left and right side of the central channel, going down like that. Then when it gets down to the central channel, all the way down to below your navel, it connects with that central channel. So you're having three channels. You're having three channels. This channel is the main psychic channel. Then you have the two left and right psychic channels. These are the three main channels. We say 杂 Oma, 杂 Gyangma, 杂 Rongma. The three main channels, which is very important to meditate on. It's very important to use. And you can use your body psychic winds and energies to calm your mind down, to bring it down to peace, and also to bring it down to, to temporarily settle it down, settle down. Like water that's been churned back and forth when it settles down, when the wind settles down. So whether you feel some kind of unhappiness or anxiety, or you feel something uncomfortable or anything like that, it is because of the winds going out of balance. Okay, now we have the main channel. Now, the main channel is the red one, as I've written. This is the main psychic channel, which starts here at the crown chakra, going all the way down to the throat chakra, the heart chakra, the navel chakra, and it goes all the way down to the solar plexus. The one that it goes down to the solar plexus, you do not need to visualize at this time. Actuality, it goes all the way down and it curves down to your secret organ, to the opening of the secret organ, and it's sealed. So nothing can go out, nothing go in. So it starts here at the crown chakra. It goes all the way down, straight down to one secret organ at the opening of the secret organ there. And it's sealed and closed off there. So you don't have to worry about the lower parts below that. At this point, there's not a necessity to visualize that. Then the right channel starts at the right nose, the opening, and it goes up, follows along the curve of your head, and it umbrellas down like that. So it's like an umbrella curving back, but it follows the main one side by side. It follows it down here to the point of your, just below your navel, where it joins with the central channel. Then, of course, your right nostril, same. It starts off at your right nostril, and it goes down. The central channels like that, slightly thicker, slightly bigger. And the left and right channels are slightly thinner, but they run parallel to each other. So there's a central right and left going straight down. Now the right and left one has originated from your nostril opening, going along the middle, going along here, and then going down to your crown, and then bending gracefully. It doesn't bend like a straw or anything, but it bends gracefully like a neon light, joining the central channel, going all the way down till it reaches just below your navel area, before your solar plexus. The right and left join with the central channel like so. But it runs down parallel with it until it gets to the end where it joins. Is that understood? So that's very important. And the size of the central channel is about the diameter of your little pinky, one's own pinky. So if you're a little bit skinny, your pinky is going to be skinny, so you visualize that. If you're a little heavy, well, you know the size of your pinky, so same size. It'll balance out. If you're lucky like me, not fat and thin, then it's perfect. Now, we'll do the ordinary breathing. First, you close off your right nostril with your ring finger, all right? You close off your right nostril with your ring finger, and you breathe in through your left nostril. You breathe in like the size of a barley green. A green is thin on either side and thick in the center. So the breathing should be like that, soft in the beginning, and toward the middle of the breathing, gets a little thicker, stronger, and then tapers off again. So the breathing should be, breathe in, and then you visualize through your left nostril, the first cyclic channel, that the air has gone in and is going up and circulating down, all the way down. It is circulating down all the way, and it goes in, it passes the central channel, the left channel goes down, and it comes up the right channel, and it expels through your right nostril. Then you do it 3 times. In the left, it goes down, connects, and it pushes out again to the right. 3 times you should do that. And the way you breathe is not heavy or soft. It's soft, it gets a little stronger, and then it immediately gets soft again. So it'll be out. Long, deep, soft, regulated breaths. Breathe completely in and breathe completely out, expelling all the delusions and negative energy completely out. Then you cover your left nostril and you do your right. And you breathe in through your right, same, and you expel through your left. First is left, now it's right, the second round. Now through both nostrils, you breathe in, and then you breathe out. Then, same like a barley. So a barley seed is something like this, right? Like a rice seed. This is thin, this is thin, this is thicker. The breathing is the same as like that, all right? Concentrate fully on the passage of the air going through your channels. Concentrate well. Don't look here, don't look there. Concentrate very well, letting your mind become one with the movement of the air energy. Don't think about your neighbor. Don't think about anything else. Do not regard your channels as physical, made of flesh and blood. Remember, you are visualizing yourself in the pure aspect of, you visualize your channels in the nature of light, in the nature of rainbows. Very strong. It's present, it's there, but it's not like it's hard or made of flesh and blood. That's very important. Then, in a normal situation, then you breathe through both. And then the air goes down, comes back up, and you expel it 3 times. And it should not be fast. I'm just doing it fast to finish it because we're on tape. So you go up, in, and you bring it out. You bring it in, and you bring it out. You bring it in, and then you bring it out 3 times. So first left, go in, come out of the right. Left, go in, come out of the right. Left, go in, come out of the right. Again, right, go in, come out of the left. Right, go in, come out of the left 3 times. and then go in both simultaneously and come out simultaneously. If you do this 3 times, you'll feel an immediate change. Do some of you feel something a little calmer, a little warmer? I know when I do this breath meditation, this breath exercise, just right now, I feel already calmer. In fact, if your hands are shaking or you're a little bit nervous or stage fright, immediately you'll see your hands calm down. Immediately. So you can do this anytime at work, before your preferably what it's used for is to do it before meditations, to calm your mind down, to expel all the thoughts of worldly life and problems and all that, temporarily to settle down so you can focus on your meditations. Now, if you're doing a tantric practice, then you can visualize yourself as any deity. If you have the Maha Yoga Tantra deities or any of them, you can visualize yourself as Avalokiteshvara. You can visualize yourself as Manjushri, Vajrayogini, Hiruka. It doesn't matter, with the same psychic channels. And when you visualize yourself as a deity and you do this practice, you will be able to generate great bliss. Great bliss. If you hold it and you do it well, you feel from your navel area a great bliss originating and pervading your body. The more you do it, the more you exercise it, the more you do it, you will be able to generate great bliss, undefiled bliss within your body. It's one of the best ways. Then, this exercise is very helpful for generating blissful energy within your nervous system. The experience of bliss is an integral part of the method of Tantric Yoga, and thus this exercise is also helpful for your Tantric practice. It is this blissful energy which is, in fact, your mind. It is your mind, not somebody else's, that transforms into the lotus seat and the syllable hum when you go into the practice for the rest of the sadhanas. Therefore, make sure that by the end of your this is called a vase meditation, vase, V-A-S-E. You feel calm and blissful in your. After your vase meditation, you should feel calm. You should feel very blissful. What happens is this. For the ordinary one I have just described to you, it's very simple and very easy. You will calm down immediately. Then the next one is when you do it in a tantric way. When the air pushes out, in the ordinary way, you should visualize tantric and ordinary both. When you push the air out, you should visualize that all your energy, all your negative energy, your negative impressions, your desire, your attachment are pushed out beyond. When you blow it out, it gets completely pushed out. Lama Yishi says that it's pushed out of the gravitational field, but I'll have to visualize a rocket going out. So I just visualize it going out and it's out of my body. It's completely free. You have to visualize that quite well. Then if you're visualizing yourself as a deity, what happens is when the air on the third try, when you bring both airs down the third time, the third round, when you bring both airs down, it goes down completely through the right and left nostrils, and it joins at the bottom where the point where the three cyclic channels join. You tighten your inner pelvic muscles and draw energy up from the lower chakra through the central channel to the navel chakra, where it meets and mixes with the air energy from above. Hold your breath and concentrate on the blissful energy you can feel at this point. This is important. As soon as you no longer feel comfortable, exhale naturally through your nostrils, but visualize that instead of going out, the air that you have been holding goes up and dissolves inside a central channel. Do this 3 times. So what happens is you bring the air down. It goes up around, goes around like this, and it goes down your left and right channels. And it goes down all the way to the point where it meets with the central channel, and then the air is down there. Immediately, you squeeze your pelvic muscles, the whole pelvic muscles, you squeeze, and then you bring the air up to the point. You visualize the air. It brings up to the point of your navel, and then you hold it there as long as you can hold your breath. And you experience great bliss. You feel it. You feel great, excellent bliss, the bliss pervading your body completely. It is from these 3 psychic channels that from all your negative energy can be expelled. If you do this, then you do this once, you do it twice, you do it 3 times, 1 day, 2 days. Pretty soon, the bliss that we feel, something like during intercourse at the climax, is this kind of bliss that we will feel with this meditation. But it is undefiled, is not dependent on a consort, it is not dependent on a partner, it is not dependent on attachment, it is not dependent on the actual act. It is dependent on the actual meditation. When you do that and you feel great bliss, it is not the type of defiled bliss that we have during that act. It's quite different. The only way we can describe it in this world is something like that, not at all like it. When you feel that, all other stresses, all other bad feelings, all other negative energy, all kind of unhappy kind of energy immediately get expelled. Your whole body pervades in great bliss, great happiness. So someone comes up and says something negative or does something to you, it doesn't bother you at all. It doesn't bother you not because you're in meditation. It doesn't bother you not because you don't perceive it. It doesn't bother you not because it's you're totally unaware. It doesn't bother you because your winds, your negative winds have been expelled. It's been expelled. You perceive, you see, you're detached, you're unattached temporarily. You free yourself from that detachment of I, the ego. So for that time in meditation, you'll feel great bliss. If you do this every day, spontaneously, you can gain this great bliss within you. So you visualize both going into both nostrils, going down, and then immediately it joins at the bottom, and then you tighten your pelvic muscles, and you bring the air up to the point of your navel chakra. When it comes down to your navel chakra, here, immediately you hold it, and you generate bliss. You feel great bliss through your whole body, immediately pervading. And at this time, you visualize yourself as a form of the deity without the divine pride. So if you visualize yourself as Vajrayogini, you visualize yourself without the divine pride, because Vajrayogini does not have delusions. This meditation is to dispel delusions. She cannot have delusions. But physically, you can visualize yourself as Vajrayogini without the divine pride. Some of us may look like Buddha. Doesn't mean we are Buddha. Some of us may look like the Dalai Lama, but we are not the Dalai Lama. So like that, we visualize ourselves in the form of the deity, and we hold the wind there as long as we can hold our breath and generate that bliss. And then we exhale. When you exhale, you shouldn't think that wind has left your breath, your nostrils. You should think that the wind has dissolved into your central channel, and the great bliss is pervading, completely pervading. At first, it's visualization. At first, it's imagination, visualization. With time, it becomes a reality. You will be able to feel the great bliss. Even the great bliss will be just for a few seconds. You'll be able to feel it. You'll feel like there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands and millions of ants crawling all over your body, but not the type that you feel itchy and you want to get out raid or something, but the kind of happiness that it's just tickling almost, not exactly tickling. It's indescribable. Very, very blissful and very happy feeling. Therefore, all the other kind of negative thoughts and anxieties and stress is completely out, and all the channels become completely clear. So that is for a person who has the Anuttara Yoga Tantra. You can do it by Vajrayogini, you can do it by Hiruka, you can visit it by Vajrabhairava, Yamataka, you can do it by JRMG's practice, JRMG with initiation, of course, or Avalokiteshvara. But for the normal person, like us, then we just do the normal breathing, it'll be good enough. Because whether you believe the psychic channels are there or not, they are there. So even by breathing and doing it, it will have some small effect. But actually visualizing and doing it will be very powerful. Very, very powerful. So hold your right nostril and breathe in deeply, slowly, and then thicker, and release from your right. Completely out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, left. Seal your right nostril completely so that only you breathe through your left. Then seal your left completely and breathe throughout your right. Then keep your left sealed and breathe in through your right. Seal your right, breathe out through your left. Then breathe in both nostrils and breathe out. I feel quite calm already, actually. And if you're doing it in a tantric way, visualize yourself as a deity without the divine pride of being the actual deity. Hold the breath at the bottom of your solar plexus and bring it up to the navel. And then squeeze the pelvic area up and hold the breath at your navel chakra until you run out of breath, and release the breath, but don't see the air going out, but see it dissolving into your central channel. And make sure you focus on the 3 psychic channels in your body, in the air going in and going up and coming down. Visualize the air. Don't look out. Don't look left and right, and don't concentrate on anything else. Visualize and start activating and using that central channel. If you use that central channel and the left and right channels, you'll be able to activate the wind energy that dispels desire and ignorance and hatred and temporarily calm your mind down. The more advanced you become in this meditation, the calmer you'll become. And then even if you become very excited, the minute you do this meditation, you'll be able to calm down immediately through practice. And then afterwards, you should visualize yourself and you think that you're very calm. You have settled down, which actually will happen. And then in the tantric form, you visualize yourself as having great bliss, and you generate that great bliss constantly. If you do this meditation well, it will benefit your bodies, it will benefit your chi energy, it will benefit your whole body. It is specifically used before meditation, before prayers, to expel all the thoughts of the day, expel all the negative energy, and expel all the things that we usually think about. And then you can use this during the day, of course. It's a little bit cheating, but it's okay. You can use this during the day, but especially prior to your meditation. It's called a 9 breath round base meditation. And now 9 rounds of your breath. 3 left, 3 right, and 3 both. So that would be very, very excellent. Visualizing the energy dissolving within the central channel when you exhale is an essential aspect of the practice of Kundalini Yoga. Therefore, it is important to do this and not feel that you are losing the energy at that time. Don't flush the energy out if you're doing the tantric way. When you have finished the 9 rounds of the base meditation, you can go on the actual yoga method. Then you can start your meditational deity practices or whatever. This is a very, very simple practice that will help calm your wind. Then there's another special practice that is not written down. It is not allowed to be written down. It has the seal of the Dakinis, or the female tantric practitioners, enlightened ones. It has a seal. This can only be taught on a one-to-one basis from your teacher to your disciple. There's a method of doing another wind meditation that is very secret. It cannot be written down or revealed in public. It must be received from your guru. Make sure the person is your guru. It cannot be just a monk or someone that you like, but it has to be your guru. If you receive that from your guru and you do the meditation, it is another further power to calm the mind down, calm the whole body down completely. And through doing that over and over and over again, one can expel anger, one can release anger, one can calm down the anger. I received this lineage from His Eminence, the Great Healing Lama, Jesun Nima Rinpoche, who is of the Ganden Jangse Monastery, who taught me this last year. And I have sworn to him that I will only teach it to very, very serious practitioners who will keep it secret, who will do it to practice every single day. If it's done secretly and done every single day, you will be able to expel the anger that comes from unsettled mind, not malice and hatred. But if you do a lot of anger, it can become malice, or become hatred. It can become hate. So actually, it dispels the anger. It dispels completely this angry feeling from your body if you do it every day. It's a different type of meditation. It's a specific body yoga with a meditation. It's very short, it's very easy, but it cannot be taught publicly. So for now, if you do the 9 breath meditation, the base meditation with the breath, it will be good enough for most of you in general. And this does not entail any commitments, does not entail any danger. The other one, if it's revealed to the wrong disciple, there's a danger of receiving punishments from the Dakinis, the female practitioners. Very, very powerful. So it cannot be revealed to any Tom, Dick, or Harry. It must be revealed to someone after it's been examined. The person is checked, the person is stable, the person has refuge and bodhicitta and is doing this practice well. So that's very, very important. Again, it's a very, very powerful practice revealed by the Dakinis, the female practitioners, the female goddesses, or we can say angels in English.
Today I'm going to be sharing with you a technique to calm your mind and to supercharge your day. Nine-round breathing actually helps to purify our psychic energy channels, and in that way it calms the mind and supercharges our day. To begin with, we need to sit in the meditation posture. So you start the meditation posture first by your legs. We can either sit in a cross-legged position as I am in now, or you can sit in the full lotus position, or even the half lotus position. If you can't sit on the floor, you can actually sit on a chair, but make sure that both of your feet are firmly planted on the floor, and you sit forward away from the backrest of the chair to keep your spine straight. The next point is to keep your spine as straight as possible. If you're sitting on the floor, another trick that you can use to keep your spine straight is to sit on a small meditation cushion just below your spine, and this actually helps to keep your spine straight. The next point is your hands. You place your right hand on top of your left hand, you touch your thumbs, and you place them in your lap. The next point is your shoulders. One shoulder shouldn't be higher than the other. They should be as level as possible. You should also pull your shoulders back a little bit so it opens up your chest. The next point is your head. You actually tuck your chin in slightly, and this actually helps to elongate the spine. The next point is your eyes. You actually look down the sides of your nose to the floor. Then you touch the roof of your mouth with your tongue. Close your mouth so that your teeth are touching lightly, and keep your lips parted so that when you breathe out through your mouth, the air can pass out easily. Once you are in the meditation posture, you begin by visualizing your body as being hollow and made of light. And your skin is very thin and in the nature of light. Once you have this visualization, you then move on to the 3 energy channels. The main energy channel is the central channel, which begins at the point between your eyebrows, travels up towards the top of your head, curves down in front of your spine, all the way to 4 finger widths below your navel. The central channel is blue on the outside and red on the inside. You then visualize your right channel, which is red in color. It starts from your right nostril, again curves up towards the top of your head, down the side of the central channel, and 4 finger widths below the navel enters the central channel. You then visualize the white left channel. This begins from your left nostril, again curves up towards the top of your head, down the side of the central channel, and again 4 finger widths below the navel enters into the central channel. Then you make the Vajra fist. To do this, you take your thumbs and you press the base of your ring finger slightly, and then you curl your remaining fingers around your thumb, so it looks like this. Then place them on your knees, and breathing normally, bring the hands up and out to the front. Then throw your arms out to the left. Your right hand is tucked under your left armpit. Extend 2 fingers of your left hand and wrap the index finger around the back of your middle finger. Using your middle finger, you block your right nostril and breathe in through your left nostril. Then you now block your left nostril and breathe out through your right. You do this 3 times. When you are doing this, you visualize white light entering your left white channel, following the channel all the way down, and as you breathe out, the air comes back up your right red channel and out of your right nostril. And because you are purifying your psychic energies, when you breathe out of your right nostril, it comes out as black smoke. At this point, you should think strongly that you are purifying your body of all energies of desire and attachment. So now you've completed 3 rounds. Next, you place your Vajra fists back onto your knees. Again, breathing normally. You bring your arms up and out. And this time, you throw your hands to the right. Your left hand is now tucked under your right armpit. You extend the 2 fingers of your right hand, wrap the index finger around the back of your middle finger. This time we are going to block your left nostril and breathe in through your right nostril. Now block the right nostril and breathe out. You do this 3 times. When you do this, you visualize white light entering your right nostril, going up and down your right red channel and into your left white channel. When you breathe out, you visualize that it comes up your left white channel and out of your left nostril in the form of smoke. This time you should think strongly that you are purifying all your energies of hatred and jealousy. Now you have completed 6 rounds. For the remaining 3 rounds, keep your Vajra fist on your legs, but relax your hands slightly. When you breathe in, your fingers curve around your thumbs again, and when you breathe out, your fingers relax. Again, you do this 3 times. This time when you breathe in, you should visualize white light entering both of your nostrils, going up and then down both of your side channels and into your central channel. As you breathe out, your central channel is purified and black smoke comes out from between your eyebrows, which is where the channel ends. This time you should think strongly that you are purifying all your energies of ignorance. Therefore, when you practice 9-round breathing, you are actually purifying your body of the 3 poisons. Once you've finished all 9 rounds, you go back into meditation posture and breathe normally for a little while. So there you have it, that is 9-round breathing. When you start practicing, you should begin by focusing on the hand gestures and the breathing. And then once you are familiar with those, you can move on to the visualization. 9-round breathing is fabulous to do at the start of the day, to calm your mind, to supercharge your day, and is very, very beneficial done before any prayers or Buddhist practices. You should try practicing 9-round breathing every single day and you will notice a very big change in your life.